everyone to my channel Space Remote Sensing and GIS, and myself Dr. Suryadev Chakravarti. I am going to give a very exciting lecture today, which will give you the idea about how we will going to extract DEM. Okay, and if you want to create a contour from our ArcGIS Earth, which you have. Okay, so ArcGIS Earth is a very um, useful tool. Okay, many people you don't have that idea, so we will discuss about it. Okay, so ArcGIS Earth, I already have few lectures. If you go back to my channel, so you will see I already given few lecture on ArcGIS Earth. But here I just want to do something else. Okay, so that you can see, if you sometime don't have any digital elevation data for some particular area, so you can use this technique, okay, to create you can say the digital aviation model, okay, using that. Okay, if you want to create a contours, okay, so all these things you can able to do. As you've seen, there are a lot of different lecture we already provided you on the basis of that, and I will suggest before going to this, you can check this lecture, which is basically ArcGIS Earth, okay, and Excel data to shape files, that conversion technique. Okay, so then it will give you a little bit idea about our ArcGIS Earth. Now we come back to this, what we have in ArcGIS Earth, and this is a certain area near to Dunkun. Okay, so that is near to our West Bengal. Okay, so part of West Bengal. So where you have some features like this. So we will try to create you can say try to extract the digital elevation points from this. Okay, so let's see how we're going to do that. Okay, let's try. So this is the raw tool. Okay, so you can either create the points, lines, and polygons. Okay, from here, whatever you want to create. So as of now, I'm just going to create a line, so that on the basis of that line, we can extract the points for the each locations. Okay, so then we can create a very nice them from that. Okay, so let's see how we're going to do that. So you can take this as a point, so you can give this a proper name like point point of interest, just like I give a name. Okay, it's just a give a name for that. Okay, and here we have a various line like create line feature. This is a create line features by alter, and this is also there as a smooth increase. Okay, so yeah, this is a create line, follow the movement of your pointers, okay, and alter the viewpoint, so that it will be a you can say the freehand kind of drawing you can make like this. Okay, so let's start with this. So I just make a drawing like this. Okay, so this area I want to extract, so I will make a drawing like this. So this will be the better way to extract all the points in this location. If you want, you can do this arbitrary also, but the main objective is it should cover the full area, where the area you want that point should be extracted. Okay, so like that, I will try to cover each and every part of this. Okay, so let's be continue with this. Okay, so more you this, so more the points will come in that location. Let's try with this. This is, I can do any part of the world. I can take and extract the digital elevation data from that. So like that you can do. So now I'm just continuing this from here. Okay, so anyway, I will just actually I had planned to take over this also, but by mistake I just did the double click. Okay, anyway, we can take this much point and let's see and try with this we can create anything or not. So I think this much point is also sufficient to create a surface model. But if you want a more better model, then obviously you can take much more dense points. Okay, so that you can do it in a much better way. Okay, so now we are already taking this point. So what we need to do, we need to save this point in some place. Okay, so if you close this, okay, so this is the point of interest which is came in your drawing. So if you want to save it, okay, so you can click on that save as, and wherever you want to save, you can save this as a point of interest. Okay, so I will make save it in this. Let's try to save it in some place. Okay, out of this only I'm just saving as a point of interest. Okay, so I just save it. So let's see what to need to do. So what the now the things we need to do this, we have to transfer this GPSK, that is KML file which we saved now that we have to open in our sites. It's called a GPS visualizer websites. So from there we can convert this point as a point files, means two supported files which is required to open before I go in ArcGIS Pro to create it as a model. Okay, so there is some level of conversion is required, so that you have to do in that website. So let's go to that particular website. To doing that, you need to open the Google. Okay, and you come here and just type simply you type GPS visualizer. Yeah, it's came. So you just search it, right click on this one and simply click on open. So this is the page which you have to come down. Okay, and from this page you have to come to this, like this is given at here. Let's look up elevation. So simply click it and you will come to this page. So once you come to this page, there is one option if you see here that is called upload file. Okay, so if you click on this choose file options and wherever you saved your that one, so you come to that place. Like here, I just saved this file over here as a KNZ. Like this is my point of interest file. So I will just simply click on open. Okay, so now my point is ready. So what you need to do, we need to convert and add to the elevation. So simply click on this. So now it will going to do that work. So once you click on this, you just see you will come down to this page where it is showing this file is ready. You just need to click to download this particular file. Okay, so just click this and your file will start downloading. Okay, and this is the file which is downloaded. So let's be open this file. So what it did, it is just converted that file to the GPX file. So GPX file is not directly open, so you have to convert it in ArcGIS Pro from GPX to layer. Okay, so let's copy this file first and paste it in the same place. Okay, so that I can get the two files together. Okay, so this is my point of interest, so I will just paste it. So see, this is my target of interest. Okay, so let's move to the ArcGIS Pro. So as we said, now let's move to the ArcGIS Pro, and I already opened the ArcGIS Pro. So what you have to do, you have to search that particular file. Okay, that is mainly GPX2 feature. Okay, so GPX2 feature. Okay, so it's came. I just searched the G processing tool, and we came down to this particular tool. Okay, so let's move to the next. Okay, so whatever the file we just created now, we will going to select the same file where I saved it in P drive, and it's that is the file which we copied. So simply click on OK, and whatever you want to save, you can save. But as of now, so temporarily I just saving it. Okay, so let's click run and see this data set first. So see here, by default, with the same locations, this point will fall down as you seen here. The same place, this point is now open. Okay, so now we will move to the our next part. So now you have to check this point, whatever it is came, it should have the coordinate value, and it should have the you can say the elevation. As we understand that this coordinate information is already there because it sits in a proper place, but elevation layer we should check. So please open the attribute table and see this informations, but you see you have to drag it, otherwise you will not able to see yeah here. Okay, so all the elevation value it is coming perfectly. Okay, so using these elevations, okay, there is a way as we usually do it for the when we are collecting the data sets from the DGPS or GPS. Okay, the same process now we're going to apply. So we are going to use now the interpolation techniques. Okay, so geostatistical techniques to create a raster surface of this particular location. So let's see how we're going to do that. So let's go and we will go to the spatial analysis tool for this particular work. Under the spatial analysis, we have the interpolation. So I will going to use here the IDW technique. So here I'm just going to input this particular JPEG file. Okay, so this is my elevation data sets. That's on the basis of elevation only. We are going to do this. So I'm going to take it as the elevation. Okay, cell size is simply fine. Okay, I'm not going to change anything here. So let's run and see the results. Yeah. So if you see, once we'll run this, okay, so we'll give this IDW technique, okay, so we'll apply IDW, and once we run it, okay, so what we did, we search here IDW under the Spatial Analysis tool IDW. So we'll go in IDW, we'll give input of this particular file, okay, and then simply run. We say once we run it, we will get this, okay, then that what I want to show you. See, it is exactly match with the elevation value where it should be. Okay, so that is a wonderful process. If some process, if you some area you don't have the digital elevation data, okay, by using these techniques, definitely you can create a digital elevation data for that particular locations. Okay, now I will switch off this and see this is my elevation layer which is ready, okay, for the further analysis if you want to do it here. Suppose if you want to know the location, where is this location is. So in this ArcGIS Pro, we have facility over this one, which is called as the image hybrid. Okay, you can take help of the image hybrid, and you can understand about the location or informations also over this particular area. Okay, as you see here, so much information is coming. Okay, it is Sai Katia. Some locations is nearby over here. So you see exactly this is the place where we can able to do the analysis, what we did the analysis over this particular place. So I can give this name as Nandan Kop. Okay, so Nandan Kop, or you can see Amgichi or Basco. So you can give any name over this particular files which you just created. Okay, so that we can do it now. So I just right click on this and go to the property. Okay, and here you can change this name as this locational name, and the name you can type. Okay, BASQ Basco. Suppose that's we can give a name and simply click on OK. So now you see this name is ready. Okay, so if you want to change the symbology and all those things, that you can operate also. So from where you can operate the symbology, as we all know, we can select it from here. We can come to this raster layers, and under the symbology we will get this informations about this particular place. Okay, see here we can control a lot of things over the symbology. So format types, okay, data exclusion things, sample sizes. Okay, so all these things you can operate in the under this, and this is the part of the symbology where you can change whatever the symbology you want. You can operate it from here. Just like here, if it is a 9 classes, okay, if you want to make 1 to 6 classes, okay, so that you can do it here. You see, accordingly it will going to affect over here. Okay, so more the you use the classes, so the more the detailing you will get over that particular area, as you see here. Okay, so like that you can change this effect from this. Okay, so this is a mass, this is a histogram. Okay, so that also you can operate from here. Okay, so this is geometric interval, and if you want to go for any other classification techniques, okay, so definitely you can go with that also. If you go make interval or other interval techniques, so you can apply it, so you can understand in a better way. Suppose here, if you want to change any other color pattern, okay, so that you can do. So this is usually used for the elevation. So just simply click it, and you will get your elevation data set, something looking like this. Okay. Okay, now, suppose if you want to create a contour over here, okay, so over this area you want to create a contour, okay, so that you can do it very nicely. Okay, so as you see here, we already seen the symbology things, okay, so that we understand from here. Okay, so this is a color scheme also changing and all these things we understand. But now suppose I want to create a contours over this particular area to represent, then how are we going to do that? So simply come to the your geoprocessing tool. Okay, under the spatial analysis you have options under the surface. So under the surface you have this contour options. So give input of your this data sets. Okay, and in the contour interval you just simply type, suppose I'm just giving to understanding is 20. Okay, so let's see how it is coming. It is coming. So see here how nicely this area, the contour will actually generate it. Okay, so that's the wonderful thing over this particular place. Okay, so now if you want to change this name, this contour name of this particular locational name, okay, so with the name of this area, so you can give that name like contour basket. You can give yes, basket. So these are area locations name I given accordingly. And from this you can go with the labeling features, and from here the labeling properties. Okay, like here I can select it as a contour. Okay, and if you simply click on label, so accordingly it will label. Okay, so that is the wonderful things. Like if I want to generate, okay, so I can generate a contour of that location. And so suppose this is a black, if you want to give any other color, so you can give accordingly. So here in the background you can able to see the location information as well. Okay, so is that wonderful things? I hope you like this lecture. It will be very useful for many people if you want to create a name for the local. Okay, so I hope it is very interesting for you. Now I can do something more interesting for you. Okay, so whatever you did, that is you did it to 2D. Okay, so let's convert it in 3D and see. Okay, so I will go to this view options. Okay, here you have options to convert it in a local sim. So simply convert it in local sim. So it is seen here, it is a converter in local. For just for a minute, I will just switch off this contour. Okay. So let's see how it is looking in 3D. Okay. So what you need to do, you need to press your mouse wheel and just little bit of you need to drag down and see this area, how nicely you can create a 3D view of that particular area. Okay. So this is the beautiful way to create. And if you want, now you want to open the contours, so simply click on the contours. So you can correlate the contours. Like in a childhood times, we usually create this type of 3D surface in contour. We usually create it over the topo sheets. Okay, and then we create a surface. So and you see how nicely we created this 3D surface. I think the people who are from geography backgrounds, who are working with the contours or some surface, they can correlate these things. Okay, from the theoretical, if you do this thing practically, so you will get a better idea on how we are actually operating these things. Okay, so that is, you see how peak is always in a close contours. Now suppose if you want to create a cross profile, okay, so you can do it that also. So you come to the analysis tab. Okay, and here you have the exploratory tools. Okay, simply click on elevation profile, and whatever the area you want to create a elevation. Okay, suppose I want to create a elevation from this to this. So and you see how nicely it is created the elevations of this particular location. Okay, so I hope it is a very interesting lecture for all of you. So if you like this lecture, okay, I will just tell you, just please give in your comments, okay, and share this video to a lot of peoples. And I'm very much thankful to all of you that you all are liking my videos, and I get mail from around the world. It's inspiring lot of requests from LinkedIn profile. Okay, so I'm thanked to all my friends from around the world, and because of you also I only learned a lot of new things. Okay, so which I try to teach you, and a lot of research related queries also coming, so which I'll try to adjust for my level best. So thanks for all from Dr. Surya. Okay, so I hope I will come with another excited lecture to you all. Okay, so thank you all.